Hey guys, my name's Chris, and I'm just today I'm going to show you how to use Google Tag Manager to fire a conversion pixel into your Facebook ads account when a form has been submitted. In this particular case, this client has quite a lot of forms on its website, but the main inquiry form is the one that I'll focus on today. It's on the inquiry page on their website. They've got an interesting situation in that they don't have a thank you page, and that's normally where you would put the pixel, the conversion pixel from Facebook. It's a JavaScript driven form or something like that. I'm not a programmer, so I'm not quite sure how it works, but basically it's probably using Ajax or something. But anyway, basically there is no thank you page, so there's no way of successfully firing the pixel and without getting a developer involved. So using Google Tag Manager, we can actually set this up to fire on a successful form submission without having to worry about troubling a developer. So really the first thing to do is set up, if you haven't used Google Tag Manager before, you need to create the account, you need to create the container, you need to insert the script just below the opening body tag on the website, on all pages on the website. And once you've done that, you're pretty much set up and you can do a lot of stuff. I'm a bit of a novice at this, so bear with me, but and a lot of these containers are have been tests and a little bit redundant, but I'll focus on the ones that are useful for this particular screencast. Okay, the first thing you want to do is set up a Google Analytics tag, and this will inject Google Analytics through the Tag Manager script or container across the entire website. So you name your tag as Google Analytics. In this case, you can and what I'm basically doing here is creating a universal analytics tag, which is easy, and then you insert the tracking ID from the customer's Google Analytics account. You can enable display advertising features for remarketing and stuff later if you want. It's just happening on a page view, which is pretty standard, and then you just need to add a new firing rule. In this case, I've added one, and there's a default one here, which is the all pages firing rule, and you can just select that. And that means that Google Analytics is going to fire on all pages, so that's going to create some events for you. Okay. So the next thing that you want to do is create a form submit listener. So what I'm doing now is I'm listening for all successful form submissions that occur across the website. So let's have a look at that, and that's through this. And I do want to discard my changes. So I created another tag which is called the form submit listener tag. The tag type, instead of Google Analytics, it's actually going to be an event listener, and Google's set up an auto event macro, auto event tracking system, which is the form submit listener. And you can see here that it's pretty clever at checking the validation, and I have actually been able to validate that it is actually very, very effective, and it does correlate the tags that are firing into my Facebook account, the conversions that are firing into the Facebook account, are matching up exactly with the form submissions that are going through the Google Analytics account, so it's pretty valid. Okay, so so we've got the form submit listener listening for any successful form that happens on any page on the website. So again, it's happening on all pages because these guys have got a lot of forms. But I'm going to show you how to fire the tag on a particular page. So we'll save that. Now what I want to do is, I've got multiple Facebook conversions that happen for this particular client. In this case, we'll just focus on the Facebook lead inquiry. So this is on their main lead page, or their main inquiry form page. And so what we're doing now is we're creating a Facebook lead inquiry tag, and Google Tag Manager has the ability to create a custom HTML tag, which is really cute, and it means that you can inject tags onto a website through Google Tag Manager or through the container. So you can see here that I've got the Facebook tracking or conversion pixel from the Facebook account. I've got various pixels that I'm firing off depending on what I'm trying to do. This is around the online inquiry one, so you create a pixel up here, and then if I viewed the code here, you can grab the code and copy and paste it. And basically you just paste it straight into the HTML container, which is here, okay? Now I've got to tell Google Tag Manager when to actually fire this inquiry tag. So I create a new rule, and what I've done here is I've added, and I've created a contact us form rule. And what I've done here is I've said I want this to fire, I want this conversion pixel from Facebook to fire when an event equals a successful form submission. So I'm listening for the form submissions, and when one is successfully submitted, basically what you do here is you choose event, and the event contains, and then just type in GTM form submit, exactly like you can see on the screen here. And then I'm telling Tag Manager that this is I only want it to fire when the URL, which is here, contains inquiry. And on their website they've got something like, customername.com/inquiry.aspx. So the URL where that event's going to fire is actually just on that page. I could do it for all pages, but in this case I only want to see what's happening on the main inquiry page. And then I save that. And that's really just about it. All you have to do next is just head up to the top of the page and create a, I've forgotten what it's called. We'll say, hang on, let's have a look. You create a version, and then you publish that tag, and then that should then successfully fire all the different types of tags that you want to do. Anyway, I hope that's useful. This has also been really useful for tracking all events across the entire website for this particular client, and you can also build retargeting lists from events that fire through the Google Analytics account, which I've done for this client too, which is really useful. Anyway, again, I hope that's useful, and I hope that this little tutorial helps you to become a better marketer and not have to trouble the developers as much as you used to. Cheers.